Hi guys, good afternoon. Thank you for visiting this video. Now, I've made two videos in the past that talks about bureaucracy, whether it's private, whether it is public, and I talk about bribes and how that could possibly be used for an advantage or for justice. And also, I could talk about. I've made a video about multiple ways people could authorize multiple authorization system. So instead of being stuck in a bottleneck to one administration, you can have multiple administration to authorize your paperworks or whatever that is it that needs to be authorized. So even the department of leadership of authority could compete against each other for the same job, and that is, I think, quite good. And and I think that is now is already happening. The same spirit is in the election system. In the election system, there's competition, and it is always better than just having having an absolute totalitarian leadership that is unchangeable and unnegotiable. Um, Having said that, I've thought about something that might also work, combining the two concepts. So if we allow people to tip our management, maybe some of the tips could go into an escrow account. That escrow account would act as an insurance if there were something wrong with their policy, right? If there was something wrong with their policy and damage happened and damage sustained to the organization, we would take from that escrow account as a responsibility, as a form of responsibility. Now we could have something like collective escrow account that, like, because a department's decision is not just the decision of the leader, it's not the executor's decision, it is also a collective contribution. Like the results of work usually are collective contribution. Sometimes what's obscure are safety, like people who deal with safety issues, and uh, like we enjoy this safety. There are people who are in the military, in the police department, in even the jail wardens who deal with safety. People who are always available, like doctors and nurses, who are obviously at work. And given this COVID situation, we know that they are working all the time. The fire department, for example, they are always, their contribution is not direct, it's not physically material, but they are real. And and again, back to that is escrow thing. That escrow account is a collection of things, and even after the period has ended, we're gonna wait for some time before that escrow account could be distributed. Do you understand what I mean? People give tips, right? And like, oh wow, thank you for your service. Hey, I hope for a better future with you. More good services from you. All right, I give you money, 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 money. Right? Some of those money would go to the escrow account, and the escrow account would have the names of people who, the contributors who would be getting the share. And and after 5 years of, maybe 5 years or 3 years, there were no consequences, there were no setbacks because of the bad decision made by just recklessness or just wanting the money or something like that. It turned out that they performed well. And then, you know there, or maybe there's just little consequences. Then there's going to be a huge leftover to be distributed. Maybe.